Hello everyone, welcome you back to my channel. I hope you all are well. So friends, I came back today with a new topic that is the most important topic of the biological science, that is the structure and replications of DNA. So please watch this video with a great concentration so that you can understand it better. So let's start the video. So as you all know, that is the DNA stands for deoxyribose nucleic acid, and it is usually exists as a double-stranded structure which was proposed by Watson and Crick, with both strands coiled together to form the characteristic double helix. So here you see in this picture, that is how the two thread-like structures are coiled or twisted together to form a linear structure, that is the DNA. So each single strands of DNA is a chain of 4 types of nucleotides which are grouped into purine and pyrimidine. So these 4 nitrogenous bases are adenine, cytosine, guanine and thymine. A nucleotide is maybe a mono, di or triphosphate deoxyribonucleoside. That is, a deoxyribose sugar is attached to 1, 2 or 3 phosphates. Chemical interaction of these nucleotides form phosphodiester linkage. So as I stated, that is, a deoxyribose sugar is attached to 1, 2 or 3 phosphate. If it is attached to 1 phosphate, it is called adenosine triphosphate or adenosine monophosphate, guanosine monophosphate, cytosine monophosphate or thymidine monophosphate. If it is attached with 2 phosphate group, then it is called adenosine diphosphate, guanosine diphosphate, cytidine diphosphate and thymidine diphosphate. So simply, when it is attached with 3 phosphate group, it is called adenosine triphosphate, guanosine triphosphate, cytidine triphosphate and thymidine triphosphate. So this chemical interaction of these nucleotides form phosphodiester linkages, creates the phosphate deoxyribose backbone of the DNA double helix with the bases pointing inwards. So you better look this picture. This is the picture of a DNA backbone that is consist of deoxyribose sugar and the phosphodiester links between the deoxyribose sugar. So here you see the 3' and the 5' end of the DNA. So here it is the molecular structure of the DNA, which is the nucleotide, that is the bases are matched between strands through hydrogen bonds. So here you see that the G bond with C and T bond with A. So guanine is bond with cytosine by triple bond, and thymine is bonded with adenine with double bond, and the S and P are the sugar and the phosphate. So this is the molecular structure of the DNA. So DNA strands have a directionality, and the different ends of a single strands are called the 3' means 3' end and the 5' or 5' end. So with the directions of the naming going 5' to the 3' region. Actually the DNA strand is anti-parallel to each other, means one moves upward to downward and another one moves downward to upward. So both the two strands are anti-parallel to each other. The strands of the helix are anti-parallel, with one being 5' to 3, then the opposite strand is 3' to 5. So these terms refers to the carbon atom in deoxyribose to which the next phosphate in the chain attached. This number means the 3 and the 5. So actually DNA in only one direction by adding nucleotides to the 3' end of the DNA strand. So the pairing of the base in DNA through hydrogen bonding means that the information content with each strand is redundant. The nucleotides on a single strand can be used to reconstruct nucleotides on a newly synthesized strand. So actually the DNA, the bonding structure of the DNA, that is the adenine bond with thymine and guanine bond with cytosine, is generally called as the base pairing rule or BP rule, or is it also called as the Chargaff's rule, where it is showed that the purines is bonded with pyrimidines by double bond or triple bond, that is the A with T by double bond and G with C by triple bond. So this is the structure of the DNA in which you can see the width of the DNA is 20 Armstrong. A single turn of helix is 34 Armstrong. The difference between the two nitrogenous base pair is 3.4 Armstrong, and there is two important groups, that is the major group and minor group, as you see in the picture. So friends, this is all about the structure of the DNA. So in my next video I came with the replications of DNA. So thank you.